What's going on, lads, and welcome to another video. I did say in my last one I was going to keep you updated when I change my custom tactics and whatnot, so in this one I'm actually going to tell you I think I've hit the jackpot with the way I play, with the custom tactics I'll use this weekend. My best finished Elite 3 in the sweatiest weekend possible, Premier League red picks, so that meant I got 3 Premier League red picks. I got 3 in a team of the week, team of the season pack, so you will see that at the end of the video on who I got, but this is not actually the team that I used last weekend. I have been very fortunate since that weekend. In like a week my team has completely changed because of the coins that I've been able to generate from packs and whatever. So basically this obviously isn't the formation. I will show you the custom tactics first, go through all of them, and then I will show you my elite packs. So show you the highlights from the elite packs that I've got. So first one, minute 1, 4-2-3-1. This is the best formation to like gauge your opponent. So if you go into a game, and a lot of people have got good teams now, especially after this weekend with like red picks and whatever, so there's a lot of coins going about, so there's a lot of people that you'll come up against with good teams. So I start in the 4-2-3, the 4-2-3-1. Yeah, that was right. 4-2-3-1. Just to gauge the opponent. It's got 2 defensive midfielders, 3 cams, so it's compact in the midfield. So you can hold the ball, you can just figure out how your opponent's playing, and then you can change how you play the game from that situation. So in the 4-2-3-1, defensive style, balanced, width 6, depth 5, offensive style balanced, width 4, because you want the cams to come in like narrow when you're attacking, defend a bit wider but come very narrow when you're attacking. Players in the box 6. This will mean your 4 cams will be in there, and there will be a defensive midfielder joining as well. My defensive midfielder is Hullit, which I'm very fortunate to have packed in from the mid-icon pack, so him arriving late in the box does get me quite a few goals. You guys might have someone similar at Nainggolan, Henderson now, so that is the kind of role that they play, like the late runner into the box, and the 6 helps with that. Corners 2, free kicks 2. That's how it will set up in game on this new team that I've got. I actually haven't used this team yet, but it's a lot better than what I used last week, so it's definitely going to work. Instructions: stay back while attacking on your fullbacks as always. Defensive midfielders, this is what I mean with the one player that gets in there late. That will be, I use it as my left CDM. Cut passing lanes in cover centre. Don't stay back while attacking, because he will stay back in most of the phase, but that means you lose a man. It defeats the object of having 6 get in the box. It just literally defeats the object. So him getting forward is massive. So you need somebody that's like who can score, who can shoot. Hullit's obviously the perfect option. 5-star weak foot, ridiculous shooting. He's got ridiculous everything basically. So if you've got a player similar, this will work. And then you have your defensive midfielder. Cut passing lanes, cover centre, the same as the other CDM, but with stay back while attacking. Yeah, so he's just the dirty player, really, the dirty. Moving on to the Lamb and the Ram. The Lamb and the Ram are basically just like start the attack with the absolute raw pace. They have to be fast. It's more of a counter-attacking formation, the 4-2-3-1, in the way that I play it. So if you want this to work, fast Lamb and Ram, 100%. Obviously, Adama and Sane are the quickest players you can get, both 99 pace. So if you've got those kind of players, 100% use them. I didn't use Adama last week. I used Daniel James. His name just slipped my mind, sorry. Daniel James, very good player. I'm only using Adama because I actually packed him in an 82 plus. So that's why he's in my team. Moving on to Cam. Your Cam is an important position. Your Cam needs to be able to do a bit of everything, really. Needs to be able to shoot, have some pace, and dribble, and pass, because they're a very focal point of the attack. Everything goes through the Cam, really. When you attack with your wingers, your Lamb and Ram, you come back into the centre mid, or your centre attacking mid. and then either go through and go play to the striker, whatever. I used Jota, who's very, very good, and Kaka at Cam last weekend. So I've upgraded to Pele this weekend, but Kaka and Jota were amazing there. So if you've got those kind of players, they will definitely work in that situation too. Striker, the striker, obviously your striker needs to score. That is basically what it is. And Kenny Dalglish is one of the best goal scorers on this game. I had a lot of coins, so I thought I did use this bump, the baby one, before. I was going to get the prime, but the prime actually started going up at the time, so I could just not afford him. I didn't want the middle one, so I went with the baby. Saved a lot of coins. Can upgrade him if I want to, but for now he will do. 5-star weak foot, obviously very, very good on the card. He will be stay central, target man, and stay forward. I actually didn't talk to you about these. Lam and Ram, come back on defence, get into the box for cross, conservative interceptions on both. Cam, stay forward, conservative interceptions, that is it. Yeah, like I spoke about there, that was the instructions for the 4-2-3-1. Another one I do is the 4-4-2. This one is balanced, 5 width, 6 depth, balanced defensive, 5 width, 5 players in the box, 2 and 2. And this is what we use for the 4-4-2. 4-4-2 is quite a bland formation. It works. That's kind of what it's meant to do. It just works. Like, there's nothing special to the 4-4-2. It's better if you're more regimented in your play. Like, if you defend with your CDMs and your wingers and don't get your defenders involved, it's very good and hard to break down. Like, it does lack that cam roll, because obviously the link between the midfield and the strikers, but it doesn't really matter, because this is good if you prefer 2 strikers, like passing to the side instead of playing forward. So stay back while attacking, stay back while attacking, stay back while attacking and cover centre. Stay back while attacking and cover centre. So that is different to the 4-2-3-1 when Hully was the box to box. But if he goes forward, it leaves the team completely exposed, because through the middle, Henderson's more predominantly to the right, so it kind of fucks things up. Sane, come back on defence, get in behind. Same as Adama, that's simple. Stay central, get in behind, stay forward, get in behind and stay forward. So you don't want your 2 strikers making the same runs. Like, Dalglish will come back a tiny bit more, and then act as kind of a link. So they're not just both playing like right in the box, and when you've got the ball with your centre mids, there's nowhere to go. Like, obviously you don't want that. This is a formation that I used to actually get elite from about 19 to 23 wins. I've never used it before, and I tried it, and it was very sick. Very, very sick. It was like, I got from 19 to 23 in no time. I think I lost 1 game to someone who had like R9 and stuff. But this worked wonders, and it's one of my favourite formations. I'm going to use it a lot this weekend. But the defensive style, we got pressure on heavy touch, 5 width, 5 depth, balanced, 5, 5, 2 and 2. And that's how it lines up. Lam and the Ram have got to be fast again. That is how this basically works. Hullet, Henderson, very solid, and 2 really good strikers who can put the ball away, because they get a lot of chances. That's one of the main reasons I upgraded from Kaka to Pele, because Kaka's good, like really good, but his shooting's a bit inconsistent, so hopefully Pele is the one that can shoot me to the next level. We go with stay back while attacking on the 4 backs again. Stay back while attacking and cover centre on both your CDMs. Come back on defence, conservative interceptions on your Lam and your Ram. Striker, only stay forward and only stay forward. It's a weird formation. Like, the Lam and the Ram kind of switch with the STs at times, which is good because the overlapping runs. So they need to be fast and be able to shoot, which Adama shooting is overpowered for how low it is, and Sane is really good at finishing anyway, especially with a sniper. So this is how this is played. But I really like this. This is probably my favourite formation out of the 3, and I'll be using it a lot this weekend. So I'll probably get back into you next week. Let you know how it actually played out, but from what I've used of it, it was unbelievable. Like, the goals you score, and it's so solid. It's so solid. So that is the tactics, guys. That is what I used last weekend to get me elite in the Sweaties weekend, so it must have worked, or I've never got there before. So now I will actually show you the elite packs that I've got. Just go through them with you guys, and then yeah, hopefully these tactics work for you, and I'll see you over in the pack section. So now you will be seeing the Elite 3 rewards, the best weekend of the year to finish Elite. Apart from the weather all impacts, to be fair, but the Premier League team of the season, you will see the free red picks now. Alisson, 97 rated in the first one. Adama and Alisson in the second one. Obviously I've just got Alisson, and I already have Adama, the blue version, untradeable. So it was a predicament. I went with Adama because I couldn't just keep him in my club. Use him for an SBC. And then we got Alisson again. So he was in all 3 picks, along with Dean Henderson. And I went with Hamdallah just for the rating. He's very good. That Selmo is actually also very good. But I went with Hamdallah for the rating, and he has already gone into an SBC. So it served me very well. Red picks. The only player I'll be using at my red picks is Alisson. He goes straight into my team. But apart from that, nobody else worth the while. You'll see the packs were terrible as well. The only pack that was worth it was the 100k pack tradable. I actually got a team this season, thought I was getting in a Prem. It ended up being Bafétimbi Gomes. He was about 40 grand, so I can't complain about 40 grand just for my time. And now the big boy, the team of the season pack. Could have been tragic, it could have been good. England striker, you will know who that is. That was Jamie Vardy. He was 700k at the time, so I was buzzing with that, and I was like, if there's nobody else in this pack, I don't care. Like, could have been Henderson, could have been Soyuncu. Very happy with Vardy, but being 95 rated, there were others in the pack. There was Andy Robertson and Marcus Rashford. Rashford at 600k, Robertson at 300. So I made about, you're talking 1.6 million off that pack. So I was absolutely buzzing with that. That is how I afforded Pele and Dalglish. I had 1.2 million, made 1.6, bought Pele for 1.6. So they basically bought me Pele, and then obviously snapped up Dalglish. So yes, guys, in the end, it was worth it. The graft was actually worth it for once. My first good rewards of the year, and I actually have some coins for once in the bank, so that's not too bad. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Hopefully the tactics work for you, and I'll see you in the next video.